Mount Pleasant is one of the largest and most strategic brownfield sites in the heart of our capital. Regeneration here could be a national demonstration of how big business and local communities can work together to deliver well-planned, high-density, high-value, sustainable and desperately needed residential developments quickly. Royal Mail have released nearly 9 acres of redundant land for development and have drawn up plans for this neglected 18th century backwater. The fortress-like nature of their scheme, combined with a resolute refusal to enter into any form of dialogue, has alienated the 5 communities that surround the site. For 2 years, many have challenged the Royal Mail's misconceived and increasingly outdated brief. The local community are strongly opposed. Industry professionals have voiced strong criticisms of the layout. Local members of Parliament oppose the proposals. Camden and Islington councils, backed by their planning officers, rejected the proposals. Even the Prime Minister has said he'd be happy to look at the site. In January 2014, faced with this widespread opposition, the Royal Mail persuaded the Mayor of London, Boris Johnson, to call in their proposal. Boris, it's up to you. Will you seize or will you squander? We want you to join us in seizing this opportunity, and here's how. Embrace localism. As the Act says, put decision-making powers into the hands of individuals, communities and councils. The Mount Pleasant Association has ridden a tidal wave of support. We're creating a neighbourhood development plan, and we're collaborating with Create Streets and a team of highly respected industry professionals to articulate these objections in an alternative model to prove to you and your officers what can be done on this amazing site. Firstly, these are the basic flaws in the present scheme. An east-west axis across Farringdon Road is dangerous, and it will not work. A 1.5 acre tin roof over the post office loading bay, inaccessible to all, yet cynically called the meadow, should either be excluded from the development, from its costs and from its density calculations, or reinforced and used to provide more homes for Londoners. Phoenix Place remains a dangerous rat run, carving the site in two. This is the valley of the Lost River Fleet, a rare and historic topographical feature. To ignore it is unforgivable. Worse still, placing the tallest block in the development, 15 stories, directly opposite a primary school that the Royal Mail consultants did not even know existed, makes a bad situation much worse. Mr. Mayor, you do not have to approve this scheme. Rejecting it will waste no time. Royal Mail do not even have a developer. Embrace something much better. Here it is. Mount Pleasant Circus and the Fleet Valley Gardens. Our model scheme seeks to heal old wounds chronicled so graphically by Dickens. It invites people in, encourages movement and realises long-forgotten potential. It fits into our wider plans for a walkable neighbourhood and has a 21st century circus at the hub of new and thrilling routes that create connections across London, from Hackney to Soho and Bloomsbury to Clerkenwell. The plans connect logical street patterns and harness natural movement. Placemaking that enables everyday contact and public life in a wider context. Our gardens along the Fleet Valley will make walking from King's Cross to the city a pleasure and provide a new open space at the heart of a new neighbourhood. Our model addresses well-documented objections and has the support of the community. It delivers 7% more housing, a decent proportion of which can be social rented, and analysis by space syntax proves we have better connectivity, which in turn equates to higher financial value for the Royal Mail shareholders, including 30% stake still held by the UK taxpayer. Mr. Mayor, if you accept the Royal Mail scheme, you're not only selling Londoners short, you're selling the nation short. You, and only you, can prevent the squandering of this opportunity. Seize, don't squander. Help turn this 18th century hole into a treasured landmark for future generations and centuries to come.